What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Sunshine Way. I am your lovely host, CHIYA, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a day in the life of a special education teacher. So in today's video I'm just going to take y'all along with me just morning in the afternoon to see my, see me in my last days, really my last days of ever calling myself a first year teacher. Wow, just wow. This year is coming to an end, and all I have to say is wow, you showed out. Okay, this year showed out. It really did. But anyways, today I'm going to pretty much be doing everything special education, everything EC, exceptional children. For the past 3 days I actually been doing transition meetings, and we've been starting probably about 8 o'clock in the morning. We get on a little earlier than 8 o'clock, but we start around 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're busting it out into the afternoon, back to back. We're on a full IEP meeting, so transitioning my 8th grade babies to high school for their first year of high school. So make sure that IEP looks great, their services are great, their accommodations are great. So yeah, in between the meetings, I am doing some other things, EC, other things dealing with my students, whether it be on my caseload or in my class, but they're all a part of special education, so I'm doing different things. But yeah, I just want to put y'all in the loop and let y'all see what's going on. So right now, I'm pretty much, and yes, I'm on the floor. If anybody has any questions, I don't have no space in my apartment for an office or anything like that, nothing luxury. So my setup is in my bedroom. But right now, it is 9:14. My next transition meeting is in 15 minutes. I've already done 2 meetings so far. The thing about the transition meetings is they go by pretty quick. It's really the setup and the preparation for the transition meetings that takes a extensive amount of time and articulation and organizing and all that. But once you get into the meetings, they kind of flow. If you have everything prepared and set up, and if you talk to parents prior to the transition meetings, it definitely makes them easier. But right now, so after we get off the call, I just go ahead and create a final, because during the meeting I'm showing a draft. I didn't create a final before the meeting because you're not supposed to do that, first of all. Second of all, something might need to be changed or altered or fixed, so I'm not gonna finalize it until after I know that parent and the whole IEP team is good with what is on the IEP and what the services and accommodations that will look like for the next year. So and I'm honestly, it's not bittersweet, because I'm definitely excited about those babies going to high school. They're just beating the odds, and I pray with the deepest and depthness of my heart that they will graduate high school. So trust me, Trust me, I'm excited. But with the quarantine and all that, I definitely feel like I missed out on that ending part of like that, having that closure with my first ever, you know, class and stuff like that. So it's a little sad. And then, you know, I'm just so proud of them. I'm really truly proud of them, honestly. But yeah, like I said, so right now I just go in, make sure everything looks good. And once I make everything look good, then I create a final draft. Mom did not participate in video conference. And then once I do that, I just click create final document. And honestly, if it loads slow, that's a good thing, because that means that it's going to go through and it's not going to throw you no red flags. The worst thing is when you feel like you finished and you click finalize document and the thing throw you a red flag. It ain't fun. It's not fun. That happened to me every time. And it's not fun at all. So then what I do is I go to the next student. My computer notified me of my next meeting. So what I do after I finalize that one, I go to the next student who the meeting is coming up for. I click on their name. I would show y'all my computer screen, but gotta keep it confidential, you know. Not sharing nobody's business on here, and they're a minor and that's illegal, so I'm not gonna do that. And I don't do illegal things, you know what I'm saying? So and then I go to documents and I pull up the drafted IP, and then I just wait for everybody to come on, and then I can go and do some other work. So the main things that you're changing when you do a transition meeting is services, accommodations, secondary transition, and the meeting purpose. So that's the main 4 things that you're changing, because you want it to fit the high school mold and the classes that they will be taking in high school. So like, for example, and I got things covered up because I'm not exposing personal information, but for example, like these are the services that the student will be receiving, and this, it says proposed in the back because this is the draft, but services, math and reading, so they get specially designed instruction in math and reading. They receive 40 minutes of time, 20 sessions per reporting period. So per report card, they'll receive 40 minutes 20 times, 20 sessions of 40 minutes. And the reason why these end dates are so close, because actually the student's annual review is in November, but we don't start until July. The IEP with the new accommodations doesn't start until July because school doesn't start till August, so I'm not gonna have that for the summer unless they're in summer school or something. The next thing that I had to do was to go through my entire caseload, and then once I went through my entire caseload, I had to see who had behavior goals and who had BIPs, which is behavior intervention plans, and I had to enter that into a Google Doc to send to the high school so that they know what students are coming with that. And I had a few, but wasn't too difficult of a task, but yeah, I had a few. And then after that, so basically my meetings are over now. Like I said, we've been doing them for the past 3 days, so I had probably 5 to 6 transition meetings every single day from Monday until today, which is Wednesday. Yeah, and so now I got to check on some of my students and do some work with them to see where they at. And since we're virtually, I usually just either call them and talk to them over the phone, or I do a conference with them over Canvas, which is the platform that we use to do our schoolwork. So I do conferences with them, or I email them, or yeah. So for number 2, it says 3G is greater than 15. Substitute 4.5 for G. So in other words, it's saying 3 times G is greater than 15. When we see a number and a variable beside each other like that, that always means multiply. When you see a number and a variable together. So in other words, it's saying 3G is greater than 15. 3 times G is greater than 15. So if we replace G with 4.5, we are saying 3 times 4.5 is greater than 15. Now, if we go ahead and we multiply 3 times 4.5, that gives us 13.5. So, are we saying 13.5 is greater than 15? Is that a true or false statement? 13. So, that concludes my day. If y'all have any questions about IEPs or transition meetings, or I probably look black against this window. If y'all got any questions about IEPs, transition meetings, what else? BIPs, I don't know what else. Anything else that I talked about in this video, if you have any questions, if you want to, you can comment down below and let me know your questions. I will have a video coming up within the next month about how I felt about the school year, so like my summary of the school year, and my advice, or you know, where I stand, things I went through as a first year teacher. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that video. But yeah, so thank y'all for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tap the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. And remember, be humble, be inspiring, be kind, y'all, and don't forget to shine. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.